We about to react to Angel Reese, the WNBA star who can't physically make a layup. So I know it's a lot going on now. The new group of women is coming in. Paige Beckers is coming. Juju's on her way. WNBA is in a good position right now. So right now we're just gonna react to things associated with the WNBA, bro. Lock in, subscribe, hit that noti bell, all that. Thumbs it up. Oh, let's go. Smoke the layup.
All right, fine.
Keep in mind, what y'all just saw, this is someone who wants to make millions of dollars a year. High school players ain't even missing layups like that. But this professional wants to make about the same amount of money as an NBA player. I don't even want to say it. They want to make millions of dollars, 2-3 million a year. Missing layups. That's like swinging a golf club and missing the entire ball.
Stop.
A professional doing that.
Stop trolling now. Angel Reese had a very good rookie year in the WNBA. She finished second behind Caitlin Clark in the Rookie of the Year voting. She scored 13 points per game.
I'm being real with you. She only finished second because most of the other rookies are injured. I'm just being real. My opinion.
And even led the entire league.
Because I don't know for sure.
13 rebounds per game. But her solid play still came with plenty of serious criticism and for plenty of reasons. She shot a horrific 39% from the field, and that doesn't even tell the whole story.
Jesus Christ, girl.
44% on shots less than 5 feet.
Jesus Christ.
And even shot a terrible 11% on shots 5 to 9 feet from the basket. Her poor finishing led to allegations from many fans that she stat pads by intentionally missing shots to grab offensive rebounds. For a player who should thrive around the rim and who does most of their work around the rim, her struggle to make easy layups raised a lot of concern in her game. She's made a name for herself as a confident, outspoken, and controversial face.
I think she's a very beautiful young lady. It's just, I think you should, like, when you're playing a professional sport, I think you're playing a professional sport. You're only known because of the sport. You're not known for being the baddie. So master that sport before you start trying to like act like you're the GOAT of anything. Focus on just mastering that sport. Don't make a podcast. Get in the gym, bro. Until you get good, I think someone like Caitlin Clark can make a podcast. She's already good. She ain't got to get no better. She's already good enough. Asia Wilson, she don't have to get in the gym. She's already good enough. But Angel Reese, you have work you have to do. Don't distract yourself with anything else, please. You're not truly a celebrity just yet, because you could fall off tomorrow and everybody forgets about you. You know what I'm saying? So.
And that persona has led many fans and media members to speak about her, whether good or bad. So in this video, we're going to do just that. We're going to understand why Angel Reese is having this missed layup problem, how it affects her game.
She got no fundamentals.
It's a fixable issue that could impact her future as a basketball player. Angel Reese's playing style is built on physicality and aggression. She uses her size, strength, and footwork to create high percentage.
But here's the thing. She's 6'3". She's tall now. I'm little compared to her. I'm tiny. But a lot of those women in the WNBA are bigger. Like Carmela Cardozo gave her a hard time in college because she's bigger. You're not always going to be biggest. So if you're not the biggest, you got to have something. You got to have a soft touch. You got to be like Asia Wilson. Sorry I keep freaking meat riding Asia Wilson, but for real, you got to have a touch. You got to have a jumper. You got to have a, you know what I'm saying? You got to have more than just like your physicality. You're not Shaquille O'Neal, bro. You're not that big.
Opportunities close to the basket. However, despite consistently being in prime scoring position, she's developed a tendency to miss what should be routine layups. While exact statistics on missed layups are not always recorded in traditional box scores, advanced analytics and film breakdowns.
She took their content.
Really
only a Boston good though.
Efficiency around the rim compared to other elite post players. Her field goal percentage being below 40%.
I was about to say, I know she missed it.
All of her shots in the paint shows that she's been extremely inefficient around the basket. Throughout her rookie season in the WNBA and many games in the new Unrivaled League, she's blown countless open layups over and over.
So it's like the Unrivaled League, like the summer league of WNBA. That's pretty dope that they gave them something, though, because they know that they don't make enough money in the WNBA. And they don't make enough money because not enough tickets are sold, not enough jerseys are sold, not enough shoes are sold, not enough promotions behind it, not enough people watch. So let's get past that first.
Again, the eye test further confirms this issue as well. Reese often gets excellent positioning and does the hard part, securing offensive rebounds, getting defenders out of position, or creating space for a high percentage shot. But instead of just finishing clearly, she'll either rush her shot completely, throw up ridiculous contested shots, or just simply fail to convert the open look without any explanation. But there are several factors that contribute to Reese's layup struggles, and understanding is crucial to.
She looks like she has small hands, bro. To be 6'3", I would expect her to have bigger hands. Like, because I dated a girl that was about my height, but her hands were longer than mine. And I have small hands, but she was like about my height. She was like an inch or two shorter than me, but her hands were like long. So I'm guessing maybe she has small hands. She kind of throws it up like she has puppy paws. You know what I'm saying? Like.
Determining whether she can fix this part of her game. One of the most apparent issues in Reese's layups is her tendency to rush her shot. As a high-energy player who thrives in fast-paced situations, she sometimes tries to finish too quickly instead of gathering herself. This leads to off-balance shots where she doesn't get the proper touch needed to convert these close-range shot attempts.
Yeah.
Also, Reese often draws contact due to her aggressive style of play, but she doesn't always adjust her finishing technique when defenders contest her at the rim. Many of her misses come from trying to force up a shot through traffic, rather than taking an extra second to reset.
Okay, good breakdown. W breakdown. This guy's good.
Great post scorers often have an elite feel for the ball, allowing them to use the backboard effectively and use a soft touch around.
Don't you dare disrespect the legend like Hakeem Olajuwon. Don't you ever do that again. Don't you ever show Hakeem Olajuwon after you just showed Angel Reese. Don't you ever do that. Don't you ever do that. I'm not going to subscribe just because you did that.
The rim. And while Angel is physically dominant, that aggression does not settle when it comes to having a soft touch around the basket. Instead of using finesse or finishing with a soft touch, she often relies on sheer force, which results in the ball bouncing off the rim or just an absolute brick off the backboard. This lack of finesse is especially noticeable on contested
Look at Camila Cardozo. That's my girl there, boy.
Awkward angles. Her brute force approach is part of the reason you see some of these ridiculously awful layup attempts. And many even question how she's putting up these kinds of shots, because having touch is usually something developed at a young age.
Yeah.
And she's made it to the highest level of
I think she's just tall as shit. I was talking to somebody at work about this. I said if Angel Reese was not 6'3", if she was like 5'11", she would not be in the league. Or if she was 6 foot flat, she would not be in the league. She's not a Juju. She's not a Kevin Clark. She's not a Paige Beckers. I'm just being real. She can't dribble. She can't really shoot. She shoots left-handed when it looks absolutely horrendous. It looks like she's shooting with her feet. She has no finesse to her. If she wasn't 6'3", she wouldn't be in the league. I don't care what nobody say. She wouldn't. She ain't got no skills other than being tall. And she can rebound pretty good.
Such a fundamental skill. While Reese is an exceptional offensive rebounder, her decision-making after grabbing boards
Look at Kennedy Carter.
is an area of concern.
You saw that touch on Kennedy Carter? That's the way you should be. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not an Angel Reese hater. I'm just honest. I love Angel Wilson. You know what I'm saying? I'm an Angel Wilson fan. I like Juju. I like Paige. I like Caitlyn. I like her a little bit. I'm not a big Caitlyn fan, but I do know that Caitlyn's much better than Angel Reese. Hands down.
Resetting the offense,
I think Camila Cardozo better than Angel Reese. What are you talking about?
Looking for a cleaner shot, she often tries to put up another shot immediately, even when surrounded by multiple defenders. This leads to rushed attempts and unnecessary misses.
Look at Cameron Bricks.
More evident against stronger defensive teams that can clog.
She getting Kobe right here. Look at that. She getting Kobe. You locked. Look at Sabrina in the background.
When faced with a good rim protector, she often struggles to adjust.
Angel Wilson's like 3 Angel Reese's put together. Let's not cap now.
She throws throws up a prayer that simply has zero chance of ever going in the basket.
Okay.
Subtle but critical
W jump shot. Okay.
ability is her
Reese.
reliance on her
Reese PC.
Many of her missed layups come from situations where she could have finished more effectively with her weak hand, but she instead attempts an awkward shot.
Now she could have gave that Camila Cardozo.
It's wild to see her have such poor non-dominant hand usage because, again, it's something that's developed at such a young age where she shouldn't have these issues. Reese's missed layup problem can have a serious impact on her future as a WNBA player. For someone who primarily operates in the paint, converting easy opportunities like these would drastically improve her game. Reese's missed layups lower her overall field goal percentage and reduce her impact as a go-to scorer.
Kennedy Carter's wide open, bro.
Her team
Pull
has
up.
to rely more on perimeter shooting, struggles to finish. Her team has to rely more on perimeter shooting or second chance impact as a
Look at this. 0 IQ, bro. You got two people on you. You always look for the person that's wide open. This girl right here is smiling. Look to the side, beyond the nail, right there, beyond the nail. Look up. That girl's smiling. Look at her teeth. She's smiling. You're an idiot. Kennedy Carter's wide open at the perimeter, bro. And even if number 11 right here slides over, Kennedy Carter can pass to number 15. Light it up, bro.
Go-to scorer. In games where she struggles to finish, her team has to rely more on perimeter shooting or second chance opportunities, which can disrupt their offensive rhythm. Reese's physical style of play works well against weaker opponents, but when facing elite post defenders, her missed layups become a glaring issue. Against teams with strong shot blockers or
why she don't roll to the other side?
Teams, her inefficiency in finishing at the rim can easily be exploited, and she can easily get in her own head, missing shots that should easily be makeable.
Leah Boss is something serious.
To get even better and be dominant in her future seasons in the WNBA, her finishing struggles could hurt her long-term success in the league. If she
that was like over the back. Look, she pushed. Look. She's putting the elbow in this girl's back and pushing her.
Her long-term success in the league. If she continues to miss layups at this alarmingly high rate, it could limit her offensive role and make her less effective as a scoring threat in the paint. The good news for Reese, though, is that missed...
I think I just won my taxes.
Oh yeah?
I just switched from TurboTax to H&R Block. It was so
okay, girl gamers.
Are a fixable problem, and many great players have improved their finishing ability over time. If she actually focuses on her training and maybe also gets rid of the insanely long...
Yes! Stay out the streets, bro. What's paying you right now? And don't you dare say endorsements, Ranger Reese, because if it wasn't for you playing basketball, you wouldn't have no endorsement. So cut it out. Cut it out. Cut it out, bro.
Long nails, Reese can develop a softer touch around the rim by working on floaters, angle finishing, and becoming better at using the backboard. Many players have improved their finishing simply by refining their mechanics, keeping themselves composed and not forcing up bad shots. It's glaringly obvious that she needs to work on gathering herself before finishing, especially after offensive rebounds. Taking an extra second to compose herself and avoid these rushed, prayer-like layup attempts would drastically improve her game.
She a hustler, though.
A more ambidextrous finisher would also make Reese significantly better. Although this should have been developed years ago, if she can consistently finish with both hands, she'll become a much more complete offensive player. To put it simply, she needs to learn how to use angles, improve her footwork in the post, and control her body and tempo to create better finishing opportunities around the rim. If she can implement any of that, it would elevate her game to the next level. Looking into it, it's...
That's a funny clip, bro. She grabbed her hair like her hair was gonna come off. Look.
Looking into it, it's actually pretty incredible. For someone to lead the league in rebounds and average a double-double in their rookie season, you wouldn't think they'd be this bad at making layups.
Facts.
Imagine how she'd be if she'd make layups at a 50 or 60% rate instead of below 40.
True.
Reese has the potential to be one of the most dominant in all of women's basketball. But her missed layup problem is a real issue that could affect her long-term success. Whether it's due to rushed finishing,
Throw it up high on the backboard, girl.
making, it's clear that she has
Ooh,
areas
never mind.
of her game
I take it back.
that need to be improved. However, this weakness is not a deal breaker. With the right adjustments, Reese can turn this flaw into a strength and solidify herself as a top-tier player at the next level. The question is, will she put in the work to fix it?
Facts.
Time will tell, but one thing is for sure. If Angel Reese can solve her finishing struggles, she has the potential to be truly unstoppable.
For sure.
But what do you think? Is Angel
I think so,
Reese's
too.
layup problem a serious issue that could hurt her WNBA future, or is it just a minor flaw that she'll eventually fix? What about this added pressure and criticism? Is it a result of her play, or is it something that she's put on herself with the persona she's developed? Let us know in the comments below.
Hey,
And if you enjoyed this breakdown, be sure to
you know what? I'm gonna subscribe because I like the way you narrated everything and broke it down, man. But for anybody watching, it's your boy Vado Rizzo. Make sure you follow me on Twitch, man. I'm trying to get affiliate or watch me on Twitch when I go live. Turn that noti bell on. Also, subscribe to the YouTube. It's in my Twitch. Go ahead and hit that noti bell. Hit some thumbs up. Watch some of them videos. I got playlists or whatever. But till next time, it's your boy Vado Rizzo. And I will see y'all when I see y'all. Peace.